Hello students, today we are going to discuss a very important part of your syllabus, that is actually map pointing. Map pointing actually is something in which you can get good marks, 10 marks with just a little bit of effort, and it needs minimum time, hardly 5-6 minutes, for which you can get 10 marks, full 10 marks, and that you can get if you are properly prepared for it. Now in map pointing there are some basic things. Normally you have to show mountains, plateaus, rivers, then it can be capitals, headquarters, district headquarters, rivers, especially in West Bengal. In class 9, West Bengal map pointing is there, though in class 10 we will be going, though the symbols are more or less the same, there the map pointing is of India only. But here now we will be dealing with the West Bengal. Now normally when you will be given a map, outline map of West Bengal, most probably like this. In very rare cases you may be given a what we call the political outline map like this, in which the districts are actually marked. Just pray that you don't get this type of maps, because in this type of maps you need to be more perfect compared to this kind of map where the middle portion is actually blank. Now before going further, one more thing, a map actually requires an index. Normally index is the symbols that you draw here that will be shown in the index also. Like for example, suppose if I am showing something here with a symbol, that has to be shown in the index. Index is like this, a box has to be made, 10 points will be there. So already 10 boxes I have made beforehand only, and ideally you should use a pencil in exam, and of course an scale which has got lines like this, so that it is much more easier to draw these lines. Directly you can, saving the time, you can draw them just keeping it like this way. Now let's first deal with some of the symbols that you, basic symbols that you need to know. For example, let's start with some of the symbols. For example, you may be asked to show mountain peaks. Mountain peaks normally are shown like this by a triangle. A triangle is there. The triangle, it should be pointed upwards. It should not be like this. This is actually wrong. Now, whenever you are drawing a peak, along with the peak, obviously, along with it, you have to write the name of that peak. Like, for example, I will take Sandakphu, which is incidentally the highest peak of West Bengal. Now, if I had to draw it in a map, normally I would be drawing like this, a small one. You can, if you want, you can totally color it up or leave it like that, and thereafter I will write Sandakphu here. The same in the index, I have to draw the triangle, then write Sandakphu. One more thing. Now normally this Sandakphu in your question paper, it may be number 1, number 2, 1 to 10 will be there. So whatever question number is there, we have to give it here also. Like suppose if it was number 1, I am giving number 1 here. Now let's move on to some other symbols. Second thing that you may get, mountain ranges. Normally mountain ranges are shown like this. Or you can also show the mountain ranges like a line, like this. Line you can show. Now, obviously, along with that, you have to write the name of the mountain ranges. Like in case of the West Bengal, you may be finding in the northern part of the state Himalayan range, Singalila range. Singalila range, suppose if it is there, it may come, it will be like this. Like this you have to draw, or for that matter you can just draw a line, a thick line like this, and thereafter write Singalila range. Singalila range. Now while writing this, and the same thing obviously will be shown here also in the index. If you had given like this, or if you are drawing just a thick line, whatever you do, whatever symbol you may have shown, just draw that one and then write Singalila range. Now here also the number should be given. Suppose it was number 2, give it whatever it was. Now let's move on to some other basic symbols. You may be asked to show plateau. Normally a plateau is shown like a oval shaped one like this, another oval inside it, and 2 leg like structure. Plateaus normally are known as the tableland, that's why a similar structure like this. And thereafter write the name of the plateau. In some cases, in plateau, whenever you are drawing it, it may be so that the plateau may be of a bigger area. Now in such cases, what we do, this symbol cannot be drawn in such an area. We just earmark that area, plateau area, and inside it draw a symbol of plateau to show the area of the plateau, and draw a symbol of plateau inside, which signifies that entire area is that of plateau. Then another thing that you may be asked is showing rivers. Rivers normally are shown just by a little bit of shaky line. A little bit of shaky line it is shown. Now in case of the West Bengal, the most common one that is asked is of course the river Bhagirathi Hooghly. Half portion is normally drawn. You just have to extend this line, that is river Bhagirathi Hooghly. It could have been, in this case you just have to draw this one simply because of the fact this is actually river Ganga. As it is a distributary of the Ganga, we have to show this river Ganga. Sometimes it may be river Ganga is also asked. In that case you have to draw like this. It goes almost along the border. Thereafter it enters like this, and then write here for that matter Ganga. In this case Bhagirathi Hooghly. One more thing, whenever you draw a river, you have to show the direction of the river, that is in which direction it is flowing. That is this. Just by a small arrow we are showing that the river is flowing in this direction, like this. Just a small arrow which shows that river is flowing in that direction. And obviously we will be writing river Bhagirathi Hooghly. River Bhagirathi Hooghly. Now, and the same thing obviously has to be shown in the index also, river Bhagirathi Hooghly. Now, one more thing, obviously the number should also be given. Whatever was the number of the question, it should be given. Now, one more thing, keep in mind that whenever we are writing, normally if you have a very good handwriting, you can write in free flow, but it's better to write in capital. It makes the map at least nice and neat. So try to write in capitals. Okay, apart from the rivers, you may be asked to show lakes. Normally lakes we show it like this, just not a perfect circle, but it should be in relation to the area. Whatever area is there, if you are using the color, ideally it should be blue color. This one also should have been blue color. And plateau, this ideally should have been yellow color inside portion. should have been brown color. This is obviously black color, these two black color. But if you are using the color, make sure you use the wooden pencil which you may have used for coloring when you were in child. Don't use sketch pen or wax crayons which are visible, which are found very easily nowadays. Now, apart from the lakes, you may be asked to show some cities, district headquarters, capitals. Well, in case of West Bengal, obviously capital is only one, that is the Kolkata. But in class 10, you will be getting number of capitals. Normally, a capital is shown like this, a small circle with a dot inside it. A small circle with a dot inside. If you are using the color, outside should be black and this dot should be in red. That is the symbol of capital. This is river, this is lake, this is plateau, this is mountain range, and this is obviously peak, that is the highest point of a mountain. Okay, now in some cases you may be asked to show, it may be just a city, it may not be a capital. In that case, or it can be a place also, just write same small circle, totally black dot, that will be just a place, or it can be a city. In West Bengal especially, you may be asked to show some district headquarters. For example, Barasat is there. District headquarters normally are shown in square with a dot inside it. यहाँ पे सर्कल है, ये स्क्वायर के अंदर एक डॉट है, that is district headquarters. Okay. Apart from that, in West Bengal, you may be asked to show the coastline. Though very narrow coastline is there, this is the only coastline. Coastline is normally shown by the marking out the area along the coast, and just as the coast is going, you also have to just thicken that line. जरा सा सिर्फ उसको मोटा करना है उसी एरिया में, जैसा जैसा कोस्ट जा रहा है उसी में. In this case, it is the sandy coastal plain. Same thing we would have written in the index also, thickening that area, thick line, and of course sandy coastal plain. And obviously writing here the number should be given. Keep that thing always in mind. Then here in West Bengal, you may be asked to show red soil region or any soil areas. It can be forest areas. Normally mangrove forest region is very popular, that is this area, or Sundarban region. Normally we show them just by some straight lines. Like if it is Sundarban region, we show it like this straight line, we draw it, or mangrove forest region, we show it like this straight line here. Normally keep in mind that this is up to the area of West Bengal. Don't move this area, though here also mangrove forest or Sundarban is there, but that is part of the West Bengal. And then we will be writing here, obviously it can be Sundarban or mangrove forest region. Same thing, drawing here also, drawing the same line with the help of an scale, we will be writing that. Okay, apart from that, you may be asked to show certain like red soil region, it can be laterite soil region. We normally mark out the area. जो area में जिस तरह का soil पाया जाता है, उसको हम लोग सिर्फ mark out कर देते हैं. Like western part of the state, there you would find the presence of like alluvial soil. In most part of the state, obviously you will be finding alluvial soil only, but there are also other types of soils that are found in the area of West Bengal. Whatever is the type of the soil, किसी भी तरह का soil type हो, you have to show it just like that, like marking out the area. For example, if I am marking out this area, this is the area of what we call laterite soil. Now here you can give any kind of shade. अगर तुम्हारे पास अगर कलर पेंसिल भी है तो चाहो तो ऐसा कोई भी कलर कर दो, बट नॉर्मली अगर तुम कलर पेंसिल का यूज कर रहे हो, नॉर्मली यूज येलो और ऑरेंज, बाकी कोई कलर का यूज मत करो, क्योंकि वो जब तुम इस तरह से करोगे वो बड़ा हैफेजर्ड तरीका का लगे। ये जैसा कि ये देखो, इस तरह से जब भी मैं कर रहा हूं ये ऊंचा नीचा यूनिफॉर्मली नहीं आता है। अब बेस्ट ऑप्शन वही है कि पूरा इस तरह से ड्रॉ करके एक हल्का सा एक छोटा सा पीस ऑफ पेपर लेके इसके ऊपर घिस दो, तो ये सब यूनिफॉर्मली मिक्स हो जाता है। अदरवाइज यू कैन गिव एनी काइंड ऑफ शेप्स आल्सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन स्केल। यू कैन ड्रॉ एनी काइंड ऑफ शेड दैट यू वांट टू गिव। इस तरह से लाइन खींच के इसको क्रॉस वाइज भी चाहो तो तुम कर सकते हो। फ्री हैंड से मत करो, अगर स्केल से करोगे तो देखने में हमेशा अच्छा लगता है, और कुछ नहीं है। एनी काइंड ऑफ शेड, like it can be in this case it is laterite soil region, or if it was mountain soil region it would have been like this in this area. Same is the case with the forested areas also, or forested regions also. Just I was saying about the mangrove forest region, other type of forest like mountain forest in this area, just by the shading, any kind of shade that you want to give. Then you may be asked to show certain crops that may be there. Normally West Bengal में ज्यादातर टी या राइस का ही पूछा जाता है. This is actually the tea growing region of West Bengal. You can again mark out an area, और उस एरिया में चाहो तो इस तरह से पत्ते या कोई भी डिजाइन तुम इस तरह से बना सकते हो. It's up to you, totally up to you. You can make either just cover outline that area, उसको सेट कर दो. अगर नहीं है तो तुम इस तरह से कोई भी डिजाइन अपना बना सकते हो. इसके अलावा अगर तुम देखोगे, you would be asked to showcase like iron and steel center of West Bengal, or any kind of industry, or it can be mining areas. Now for any kind of industry or mining areas there are no specific symbol as such. कोई specific symbol नहीं है, तुम कोई भी symbol दे सकते हो. Suppose if you are showing coal producing region, you can draw a star like this, or if you want you can draw. There are no hard and fast rule for this kind of thing, or you can show any kind of symbols like this. If you want to show an industry, हो सकता है तुम चाहो तो इस तरह से एक इंडस्ट्री जैसा भी बना सकते हो, that can be used as the symbol. थर्मल पावर का अगर तुम्हें दिखाना है इस तरह से, you can make thermal to show thermal power. Not necessarily this is the only way that you have to show. You can show it by any other means also. That also can be used as thermal power. अगर हाइडल पावर है तो तुम अपने आप ही इस तरह से बीच में एच कर दिया, अपना एक सिंबल बनाया. That can be shown. There are no hard and fast rule. हाँ, वेस्ट बंगाल के केस में और एक पोर्ट भी आता है, because हल्दिया पोर्ट, कोलकाता पोर्ट is there. There also no hard and fast rules are there. Any kind of symbol, चाहो तो like the symbol of an anchor that is there, you can draw like this also. But it's up to you. Or you can, if you want to show a port area, you can draw a ship also. But one thing for sure, don't draw the ship so big that it covers an entire area. For example, Haldia Port, roughly located around here. So draw a ship which should be very small. Don't draw a ship which is so big covering the entire area or region. Don't do it that way. Okay. Along with that, let me tell you again one more thing about the fact that minerals, or for that matter industries, they do not have any kind of specific symbol as such. कोई specific symbol नहीं है. You can draw any kind of thing. Like you may be asked to show tourism industry, information technology, or jute industry. Any kind of industry, there are nothing, no hard and fast rules. But one piece of advice, normally in your entire map, you may not be asked to, हो सकता है तुम्हें उस एग्जाम में तुम्हें कोई पीक का सिंबल नहीं आया, कोई पीक दिखाना नहीं है. इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता है that you draw like iron and steel industry, you are drawing a symbol of the peak. Refrain from using those symbols which are normally used for some things. इस तरह का मत बनाओ. इसका मतलब ये भी नहीं है it is very much similar. तुम बोलोगे उल्टा बना दिया. It is very much similar to that. So don't draw this kind of symbols while showing industries or any kind of industries. अगर tourism दिखाना है तो चाहो तो तुम इस तरह से suitcase बना सकते हो. It's up to you. Whatever you draw, it's up to you totally. Now these were some of the basic rules that you need to follow while doing the map pointing. And one more thing, keep in mind that it always has to be very neat and clean. यहाँ पे देखने में बड़ा ही भद्दा जैसा लग रहा है. It should not be like that. Now, one more thing. Normally, the map pointing for attaining perfection, obviously, practice makes the man perfect. जितना तुम practice करोगे, उतना ही तुम्हारा perfection आएगा. Now, if you have got an atlas with you, अगर तुम्हारे घर में कोई भी atlas है, पुराना है तो normally वो चल जाएगा. But if you don't have an atlas with you, it's high time that you buy an atlas. And if you are buying an atlas, normally you can buy an atlas of Oxford, जो सबसे अच्छा होता है, उसी को खरीदो. Otherwise कोई पुराना भी है तो चल जाएगा. Now, for example, normally if you have to find something in an atlas, like I am giving you an example. Suppose Krishnanagar. It is a town in West Bengal. Normally at the end of the atlas, you would be finding a index is given. जिस तरह से डिक्शनरी होता है उसी तरह से दिया हुआ रहेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कृष्णानगर जिस तरह से डिक्शनरी में तुम लोग देखते हो उसी तरह से तुम्हें ढूंढना है. देखिए ये सी है, DEL नहीं, एल तो ज्यादा हो गया. नाउ लाइक दिस, कृष्णानगर, KRISH. नाउ इफ यू लुक एट इट, यहां से अगर हम लोग देखते हुए आए कृष्णानगर, ये देखो ये है कृष्णानगर. नाउ कृष्णानगर इट इज सॉरी इट इज रिटेन दैट इट्स इन पेज नंबर 65D4. अगर तुम ऑक्सफोर्ड का एटलस यूज कर रहे होगे तो वहां पे पेज नंबर के साथ लैटिट्यूड एंड लॉन्गिट्यूड भी दिया हुआ रहेगा. In this case, now let's move on to the page 65. This is page 65. This is 65 page. This is page 65. Now, there it is written D4. Now, if you look closely, here it is written 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this is the box. और नीचे तरफ देखो A, B, C, D लिखा हुआ है. So it means that this place will be located here, and that is where our Krishnanagar is located. Now, when you are drawing these maps, keep in mind, always try to look at it. ये किसके state में, from where, straight from here, straight from there. So while drawing the Krishnanagar area, it should be like this. Keep in mind it is going up to this turn. So Krishnanagar should be here. So keep this thing in mind, because if you get a map in exam like this, your need for perfection will be much more higher, because here the districts are also given. But in this case, if you are slightly here and there, it does not matter. And the best thing is that it's totally up to the examiner if he gives you mark or not. So it's best that you draw it perfectly so that there is no chance of ambiguity. So that was all. Along with this, I am giving for practice 2 map pointing tasks also, but most of them are related with the physiography of West Bengal only. One more thing before finishing, you may be asked to show like direction of the monsoon winds, like northeast monsoon winds, southwest monsoon winds. If the northeast monsoon winds are there, obviously you just have to show it just by the arrow. Arrow dim means like this. This is the direction of the northeast monsoon winds. Number of arrows should be drawn like this continuously. That is the direction of the northeast monsoon winds. Similarly, if it was southwest monsoon winds, it would have been like this, drawing arrows like this. Now, neatness is the one thing. Keep that thing in mind. And don't ever use pen while doing the map. Always use pencil. If you are using the pen, you are at the mercy of the examiner. You may be given marks or may not be given marks. And index is an integral part of the map. Don't forget to draw index in case of the map. And also mention here index is given at the back boldly. Right? Index is given at the back. In some maps, you can use this space also for drawing the index, but it's totally up to you. You can, if you draw it at the back, you will be getting a total white page where you can draw very freely. Okay, that was all for today. Have a good day.